it's Liddy and welcome back to my channel. So as you can see, we're in a little bit of a different area at the moment. I am in my hallway and yeah, I just wanted to show you some of my IKEA parcels here. So today we're going to do another manga reorganization video. I am going to set up some extra shelving on some of my Billy bookcases so that I can squeeze more manga in, because I felt like a lot of my manga shelves had a few like gaps in between where I could just add another shelf and then stack more manga. So I bought some extra shelving units so that I can put more manga on my shelves. And yeah, this is just the parcels, and I'll be opening them and showing you my reorganization of my shelves, and then obviously shelving the manga again. So yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so I've brought up the shelves now, and basically what I want to do is maximize the spaces. So obviously, as you can see, there's like gaps in between the shelves, and I feel like if I move them upwards, I can pretty much stack more things in between. So that's kind of what I want to do. So you can see all these gaps, and then if I do that, I think I can fit more like leveled volumes in between, and I'm going to try it. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this shelf though, because I recently just moved my Nia shrine to a different area. So let me show you quickly. So this is my new Nia shrine. I ended up moving it over here in this area of the room because I had a lot of things and I wanted to optimize it, as you can see. So I want to maximize each of the shelves. So I pretty much got 2 for each shelf. I don't know how I'm going to be fitting those in, but let's see how it goes. I don't know which shelf to first start off on, so I might try this smaller shelf as it's a little bit less intimidating than the big ones, so I might do that. So what I'm going to do is take all the books out individually out of these shelves and then measure them up to see where I can fit the extra shelving unit. So yeah, let's try that. Ow. So here is the first shelf done. As you can see, very minimal gaps in between the shelves, pretty much really close to this one. And then because I've shifted things around, I have now 2 extra shelves that I can fit manga in. And I've measured these shelves and had a test, and I can actually fit a pretty good Viz Media size volume in there, so that's really good. Let me see what it looks like if I put in a little bit of a larger volume. So as you saw, the larger volume doesn't fit in this one, but it does fit up here, so I can definitely put some more larger, taller volumes up here, and then probably some smaller like Viz Media sized volumes and 7C's volumes in this area, so that's really good. So yeah, it's saved a lot of space on the shelves in terms of being able to put more manga. Obviously I won't be able to put like bigger art books in here, so that's why I ended up just putting Toilet Bound Hanokokun art book like that. But yeah, I'm really happy that I have more space on here to fit more book, and I'm gonna do it now to the rest of my shelves. I have this one and then this one as well. I'm not sure how I'll be able to fit on this one because I have a lot more taller volumes on here, and then this one, and then we've got my LGBTQ shelf over there as well. So yeah, let's see how it goes. Okay, so this shelf actually took a lot longer than I anticipated. So these three ones, well, these four shelves are pretty easy in terms of fitting everything in. I just needed to fill in my manhwa, and then I got my villainess slash isekai stuff here, which I am really happy about now that I can all fit it in one neat line. It looks really good. But then this side, I ended up rearranging it many times to figure out how to fit it. So then I ended up putting in some shorter volumes of my shojo stuff, moved it from my other shelf to here, and then moved some of my shorter Seven Seas volumes and Square Enix stuff, and there's some random Titan manga, but I'm going to put my shorter Seven Seas volumes here from now on. It looks really good, nice and neat now. And then I decided to make the last two shelves into the longer, taller volumes, so that, because when I put the smaller Seven Seas at the bottom, you pretty much couldn't see anything. So I think it's nice to have the taller shelf, like a bit of a taller shelf at the bottom, so you can actually see things. You know, you can kind of see it looks a lot more uniform now, all nice and tightly packed. So yeah, really happy with how this shelf has turned out. And you can see my shelves are on this side. I ended up taking quite a few volumes from this shelf. So you can see like I have loads of space now. And then I even took out some stuff from over here. So yeah, got loads of room to work with now. this is what this shelf looks like. So at the beginning I moved all my Bungo Stray Dogs volumes here. They fit really well. I'm so happy about that. And then moved Banana Fish in this little box as well. And then as you can see, I pretty much moved all of my Shoujo Beat stuff into these shelves. They look really good now. I do have my Sailor Moon Kodansha's in there, but they fit really well. So I just left them in there. They're a good size for that space. So these are all my Shoujo Beat manga. And then we'll obviously have some gaps for when I fill in either Kimi no Todoke or King's Beast or obviously Yono the Dawn as it's still ongoing. And then I ended up moving my Shoujo Jump stuff here as well because I thought it fit well with, you know, doing all the Viz Media stuff. So I ended up moving my shonen stuff here. That's from Viz. So I think it looks really good now. And then at the bottom here, obviously I have some taller volumes. This is where my Children of the Whales and my Fushigi Yugi Viz Big fit. So it looks really good now. So yeah, this is what my two shelves over here are looking like. Really happy with how it's looking, and I've got loads of space to expand any of my Shoujo Beat or my Viz Media stuff, so it's looking really good. So now I'll probably end up organizing my other two shelves, which will be my seinen shelf or my LGBTQ shelf. I also have a lot of like random gaps in this area now, so I've got lots of things to work with, so I'm definitely making more space, which is exactly the goal of this video. So yeah, it's great. So I rearranged my seinen shelf and my shonen shelf because I moved a lot of my Viz Media stuff off this shelf. I have like so much space now. So I've got lots of room to expand. So I put the taller volumes up here. Still got some room to expand. And then we've got the shorter volumes of seinen over here. And then this is my shonen area. So we got the shorter shonen volumes. Lots of room now to expand. And then we got the taller ones down here. And yeah, I don't actually have a lot of tall volumes of shonen manga. So whenever this expands, I'll put it through. So it should last me for a while in terms of stuff I get. And then at the bottom, I just put some of my normal books that I had down there. So yeah, lots of space. It's looking really good. And then because I ended up taking a lot of the seinen stuff off this shelf, I've literally just put my figures in here. Because I've shortened the shelves on my other bookshelf now, the figures don't actually fit in between the shelves, so I just put them here for now. And then we got loads of space now on these shelves to fill later. Hi guys, so it's been actually I think it's been a week since I last filmed the last bit of organizing my BL and GL shelf. But yeah, this has been my reorganization of all my shelves. They're looking really good now, so I'll show you the overview of everything. So this is what my Manhwa shelf is looking like at the moment, and then we've got my villainess, isekai stuff in one area, and then as we move down we've got my shojo stuff, and then also some smaller 7 Seas volumes, and then down here we've got my taller shojo. So yeah, it's looking very neat now. Everything is looking a lot better and more packed in, so I got some nice space for more things. And then we come to this area which has, so I ended up, obviously in the video you saw, I moved all my Viz Media stuff here, so all my Shoujo Beat, Shoujo series from Viz. And then down here we started putting all my Shonen Jump stuff, so my Shonen volumes of Viz. And then down there we've got some taller, heavier volumes. So yeah, I think it's looking really good, nice and compact. Lots of space to expand now. And then over here, obviously I moved my Banana Fish, Bungo Stray Dogs in there, some of my Korean volumes, and then my little clamp shelf, which I am intending to move soon to maybe this area, which I have more space in. It's a little bit messy here still. I ended up moving some of my figures here because now that I've shortened the shelf lengths, a lot of my figures don't fit anymore. And then I got my Toleba Hanako-kun down there, Arina Tanemura, and because I moved some of my GL, it's not there anymore, so I have another bunch of space there. And then over here we have my seinen stuff, so I packed in all my taller seinens up there, some of my shorter volumes here, and then we've got loads of room to expand now over here and over here, which is great. And then I got my other shonen stuff that's not Viz Media. As you can see, I've been like just using it for like general shelf space for my work stuff. But yeah, look how much room I have now to fill on these shelves for more seinen or shonen stuff. So that is amazing. And then over here, I rearranged my GL and BL shelf. I ended up putting all my GL on top because I am loving GL series a lot more than BL recently. So I got all my taller volumes here, and then some of the shorter volumes. So I have 4 whole shelves of GL, which is gonna expand hopefully as we go along, of course. And then we got my BL stuff down here, and more here, and then all my Sublime down there. So yeah, everything is looking really good now. I am super happy with how things turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed this reorganization video and also putting some new shelves in, compacting all my manga together. I think it personally looks a lot nicer, a lot neater. The fact that there is no like gaps anymore looks really good. So I'm really happy with how this reorganization has turned out, and it made a lot more space for more manga. So but yes, I hope you enjoyed this video, and definitely like, comment and subscribe if you are into more manga content. Let me know what you think of the reorganization, and yes, I will see you as always in my next video. Bye.